Okay. Found a guy in Sahamish that may be another path to follow. All right, I'm just going to keep looking around, flipping through. I figure this is going to take me a while to kind of go through all of this while they finish searching the house.
I'm going to just go back through for anything else, look for anything that, I think should be there or shouldn't.
Yeah, everything you've seemed to gone through everything and exhausted what everything in the room, especially. Nothing jumps out at you. The brochure that you found confirms what that, or at least seems to confirm that he was attending those Wednesday meetings with Pure Terra, because he's got that written on a pamphlet.
What day of the week is it? It's
Yeah,
Monday?
right now it's Monday, probably about 3:30 in the afternoon.
Alright, I bundle up the pamphlets and our little desktop tablet and make my way back out to the car, toss those in the back, and give myself do the courtesies and excuse myself from them, and go and make a phone call to DeGear.
Hey, Yonkers.
We're talking a lot recently.
Yeah, that's true.
You ever hear of a crew called Pure Terra?
Pure Terra. Let me think. Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard of them. Aren't they some eco-activist group? I think they just recently, or they were in the news not too long ago, doing some kind of kiddie-level vandalism of some factory out in Redmond or something.
We got anybody who knows anybody who might I don't know. Sounds like you don't have much of a way of any inroads or diplomacy or contact with them.
No, it's not the kind of group that we deal with or have any interest in doing anything around.
Kind of figured that might be the case, but I don't know. Since the Renlays, is it even still safe to say that word? I don't know. Same, similar businesses at one point in time.
Yeah, I understand. Sorry I couldn't help you.
Thought I'd ask. All right, let's go see if you said you had a baseball court or something that they hung out at.
Basketball place Wednesdays at 9. They have meetings.
Well, let's go drop off our stuff, go through that, and I'll just do a walk around of the place, see if that maybe it's just a regular hangout too.
And then after that, we probably want to go maybe check on this soy farmer in Sahamish, maybe.
That seems like two good leads.
The basketball park that the meetings happen at is south, and the farm is north. Which one do you want to go to?
Let's do the farm first. That might be more time sensitive.
We head north into lovely Snohomish, home of what nature is left in Seattle, as well as farmland and some wonderful racists are, as you guys have encountered. The location of the farm that you discovered from snooping around in Alan's computer.
Yonkers will do a nice little knock on the door.
Case is still, basically doing a matrix search, but he's going to do it in AR, but stay by the van.
You head up to a little farmhouse that's there, and there you go, little setting. You head up to the farmhouse that's there, and knock on the door, and middle-aged man answers the door and says, hello, how can I help you?
So, I understand you might have had some talk with some people, and need to talk with you now.
He furrows his brow at you and looks a little confused and suspicious and says, I'm not sure exactly. What do you mean?
So, you know Alan Roth?
Give me an etiquette roll.
4 successes.
Says, yeah, Alan, yeah, I know him. What's it to you?
Apparently, up and ran away from home, and looking out for the kid because, being paid to look out for the kid.
Oh, I see. That's bad. That's some unfortunate news. Alan, he's missing, eh?
Yeah. I want. What's this guy's reaction to the whole missing thing? Is it how surprised is he?
He looks concerned. It's surprise in the sense that like he's concerned.
You mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything I can do to help.
When's the last time you heard from Alan?
Oh, well,
Can I just go ahead and sense him the whole time Yonkers is asking the questions, just to see if there's like a sudden change in aura?
sure. Yeah, I sense him.
All right, 4 successes.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Last time I saw Alan was just a couple of days ago, which is a little unusual, I guess. And he starts to. It's like he's thinking about piecing things together, and he says he was coming by here every day for a while. He started coming by here on a daily basis a few weeks ago, actually. Said he was interested in farming and farming techniques. I don't know, it was a little strange at first. I mean, I use a lot of sustainable and kind of eco-friendly farming methods, and he seemed really interested in that, so he'd help out around the farm, never asked for anything in return, and just seemed really interested. I wasn't going to turn away free help, you know what I mean?
Could you? I assume you have a way of getting in contact with him, or might have.
Well, no, actually, he just came, he was just coming by every day, and he would sit down and talk for a while, and I didn't need the help, so I didn't, I didn't exactly get his information to try to get him back. He was just, I don't know, I guess I admit that it was nice to have the company every day, but now that you mention it, a little over a week ago, he started looking a little rough, kind of sickly. Like maybe he didn't shower or was looking a little thin, I don't know. He shrugged it off when I asked him about it, but last time I saw him, like I said, it was on a Friday evening, maybe Saturday, I'm not sure. But he brought some guy with him to see the farm. Some new guy, didn't say anything the whole time. It just showed him around and showed him the machinery and fields and the operations. What was his name? He thinks for a minute and he says, "Oh yeah, Zook, Cyrus Zook. Weird name, weird guy actually. Didn't say a word. He looked kind of sick too. Haven't heard from Alan since."
You ever had issues with a group called Pure Terra? Heard of them? Anything like that?
Well, I did know that Alan was involved with them. I tried not to ask too many questions. I've heard weird rumors about them, but or rumors that they were involved in, some vandalism and whatnot. But I've had people from there come and talk to me before, trying to get me to not use this fertilizer or something like that. They've been relatively friendly, but short answer is yeah, I did know that he was involved with them, if that's why you're asking.
To pipe up, and I just want to ask the shop owner what exactly what farming techniques that Alan was interested in.
A little bit of just everything that I did, I guess. He talked about, what kind of machinery I used, fertilization techniques, watering techniques, basically a little bit of everything. I don't know. He seemed like he wanted to get into farming or something. I don't know.
Did he have any kind of plan or anything, any kind of technique he was more interested in than the others?
I mean, I guess he told me his dad was in the fertilizer business. I guess he asked me about that a lot.
Gotcha. I'm going to give you a comp code. If Alan shows up back around, give me a call.
Yeah, definitely, I will. Is everything okay with him? Should I be really worried?
Well, his folks are, and obviously, scared enough that they're hiring folks like me to come look after him.
Oh, I see.
And I'll pass him a comp code for one of my burners.
Yeah, he takes and he says, "I'll definitely as soon as if I hear from him, I'll definitely get in touch with you." And if you hear from him first, tell him to come by here and see me. I kind of took it for granted that he was showing up every day. I kind of missed the kid.
Will, thank you for your time. Hopefully we didn't interrupt too much.
No, not at all, not at all. Thank you.
As they walk out, Davros is going to turn to him and say, you know, I don't know if this is anywhere on point or not, but I know fertilizer can be used in like bombs and stuff. If this is a low end group, they might not have access to big explosives. Maybe they're trying to set up some sort of low end fertilizer bomb.
Yeah, well, the issue with that is then why is he complaining about Dad and his factory?
Well, he might see it as some sort of ironic justice. His dad's a fertilizer business, and then he's gonna make a fertilizer bomb. Who knows what he's thinking.
Well, if that's the case, then what we need to be looking out for is a bunch of kids buying a lot of diesel. I think I'm going to do some more legwork and let's see what we can find before Wednesday.
Well, I was thinking on Wednesday, I might be a good person to go into the meeting. Maybe instead of one of y'all two, I am kind of the demographic. The young. I can play the angsty teenager who's looking for revolution, and so I'm sure I could probably fit in.
I might go into. I have the advantage of no one knows how old I am, and probably no one knows me there anyway.
I don't think any of us would be out of place at that. I think all three of us would be there. Do you have anything that's concealable, or? I mean, it's not like it's an open area. It's not like they can keep us from bringing much in, but we don't want to be toting around the Mossberg, I don't think.
I'm going to go in pretty much naked by my standards.
The name that he dropped, and I didn't write it down, so I'm not sure what it is. That came by the farm with him that one day. I'm going to do a search on that name with cross-reference it with the Pure Earth movement and see what I can find.
Sure thing. Give me a computer plus intuition.
3 successes.
Yeah, you're able to find the name Cyrus Zook. It's nothing associated with Pure Terra, but what you are able to find is an apartment building or an apartment in Tacoma that's registered in that name.
Give the address. Let's go do a drive-by there while we've still got a couple days. Maybe we can find this guy before we have to deal with the mob.
Sounds like a plan. I don't know. Maybe we can have a knock and rock with this kid at his apartment.
Yeah, so if you go straight there, you'll probably get there around 6 p.m.
You know what? I just thought of something here, Yonkers, Davros. This kid's probably not going to want to be willing to come with us. Do we have anything that we can restrain him with? Should we maybe stop by somewhere, see if we could pick up some plastic cuffs at least?
I can always make him willing to come along if it gets down to it.
All right. Okay, I forgot about that. You're pretty good at that.
But it may not be a bad idea to pick up some restraints either. That's y'all's call.
Let's just let's see what this one kid has and go from there.
Alright, so you headed to the apartment building?
Yep. Going to knock on the door.
You don't get an answer at the apartment building. It's a pretty standard apartment building, a couple of stories tall, and you go in and there's not a lot of it's looks like a cheap kind of place people live. It's probably low income kind of housing, and you go up to the room, knock on the door, and you don't get an answer.
Put my ear to the look both ways. Put my ear to the door.
I go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna have him roll a perception test if you're gonna do an astral perception, which is what I assume that you were about to say.
I'll do a matrix perception while we're doing that.
4 successes on just listening.
0 for me.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door. Yonkers doesn't. Davros certainly doesn't. He gets distracted by some astral person that flies outside the window. And he goes and looks out, and it's just people flying by on the street. He gets distracted. Case doesn't find anything exciting It looks like a typical apartment building, or an apartment. It looks like the door is locked, it's got an electronic lock.
Is it a pass key, electronic key? What?
It looks like it's a mag lock.
All right. Well, Yonkers is going to try his maglock pass key on it.
Okay.
Rating 4.
It's just opposed between the ratings of the lock and passkey.
All right. Well, I'm throwing 4, so.
You got it. Bleep-picking. It's open.
Open the door. Slowly make my way in.
As you sneak in and look around, it seems to be empty. It's kind of a Spartan apartment. There's not a lot in there. Looks like a place that people just come and stay to live. Or to sleep, rather.
Motion everybody in and then have them stop at the doorway. Just going to make my way slowly around, looking for signs of recent habitation. Open up the fridge, see how old the milk is, etc.
Give me a perception test. If you're gonna look around, everybody should probably do are you guys gonna search the apartment? Is that what your goal is right now?
Yeah, search the apartment.
Yeah.
Try not to disturb. I will make a comment. Do not disturb anything yet. And but we're trying to figure. I want to see how recently someone was in here.
Got it. Give me everybody who's gonna help look around. It looks like Yonkers is heading up the search, so why don't Davros and Case assist? Alright, so add 3, you got +2, so you got 2 hits, good. After about a minute you don't find anything. This is going to be an extended test, by the way, so if you want to keep looking, every time you roll it's going to be a minute of looking around, and I'll tell you if you find anything. After about a minute, you don't really notice anything, out of the ordinary. After 2 minutes, then the milk is, like you said, the milk looks good. There's not a lot of food in there to begin with. So yeah, after about 3 minutes, you find in the bedroom there's a drawer with, one of those small kind of cork boards that you would put on the wall. It's got a sticky note attached to it that says, and on the note it says, this place will work perfectly, and it's signed by Alan, and it's got the address of the Roth factory on it, and today's date on it as well.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop a 2 sensor tags, one an omnidirectional mic, another a camera. I'm going to attach them in the front room to watch the front door. And what else? That corkboard was just a picture of the factory?
No, it had the factory's address on it, and then a note written underneath it, handwritten, that said, "This place will work perfectly," and it was signed with the name Alan, and today's date was on it.
I give our Johnson a call.
Your Johnson does not answer.
At least if this one burns down, it's not our fault.
Always making jokes.
So, do we run to the factory then?
No, we call. My money is on. We call Night Air and phone off a burner and phone in a bomb threat.
Well, I don't think the Johnson wants his son arrested, right?
Man, if 3 high response or HTRs show up, I think that kid will be running, and if he doesn't, well, we have plausible deniability. But I'm not walking into some place that might be a bomb.
Yeah, I'm never comfortable bringing Night in on anything. If they even show up. If you want to call them, go ahead, but I think we should need to head to the factory also. I mean, we are on a job and getting paid for it. If we want to get paid, I think we need to at least nab the kid. I don't care about the factory so much.
All right, let's move. I guess we hustle down to the car and start driving. Yonkers is going to get his good stuff out and make sure that the pistol's loaded up with stick and shock.
Alright, well, by the time you get to the factory, it's about 6:30 to 7. And there's nobody there. The parking lot's empty. The factory's been, shut down. They operate during normal business hours, and Doesn't look like there's a lot going on there.
You guys want me to go take a look inside astrally, see if we got anybody inside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Do a fast gander, make sure that, do that.
Okay, I will slip into the astral plane and project and go take a look around the factory.
Where are you taking a look around the factory?
I guess.
Start in the storage area and then work your way around.
That is what I will do.
All right. Well, you go into the storage area immediately. Well, give me a sensing test, so since you'll probably be trying to read stuff.
3 hits.
All right. When you get there, you're looking around, and as you enter the factory, you get kind of very quickly. You're starting to get this kind of strange sensation and feeling of magical energy you've never felt before. Frenzied and wrong feeling. There's you can move into the factory area or in the hallways that you've been before. Which way are you headed?
I will head to the factory area.
When you head into the factory area, all right, roll your astral initiative.
All right, 18.
You go first. So what you see in front of you, when you enter the room, the feeling of wrongness and disgusting, terrible energies, it gets stronger, and you see the telltale aura of an astral barrier surrounding towards near the middle of the factory floor. Once you see the spirit, it confirms to you your suspicion. This is a noxious air spirit, which is a toxic spirit of air.
Mm-hmm.
And it has seen you.
Do I see? Is there a mage or a shaman? Is there a magician nearby somewhere that I see, or is it just the spirit?
You see, let me show you where the barrier is. It's kind of centered in that circle. Is where you see a large dome-shaped barrier that is difficult for you to see through, and you see the spirit.
All right. Well, then I'm going to cast a mana bolt at the spirit, and I'm going to pre-edge my roll. Wow. Is that I think that's a critical glitch. Or just a regular glitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Aha,
Yeah, it is.
You glitched.
Oh my god. I've never glitched before. That's my first glitch, I think, in my entire Shadowrun career.
Alright, a glitch, you'll get an extra +2 on the drain value.
Alright, so drain. Let's see.
So that was 3 + 2 is 5. You only got 4 stun.
Only?
Right off the bat. Let's see if you did any damage.
I think Case gave me his bad roll for tonight.
Well, you did some damage. Alright, the spirit's moving in to attack you. So you need to roll your intuition plus logic against this.
Okay, got 3 hits.
Alright, it manages to miss.
Alright, well then for my turn, I'm going to try and banish the spirit.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to pre-edge this as well. 4 successes.
Alright. By 1. Yeah, so it's been banished.
Alright, so now I'm going to go and inspect the barrier and see what's going on with that.
Alright, you can sense it.
Alright, 3 successes.
The force of this magical barrier is equal to your magic rating.
Okay.
And you can tell that that this is from a magical lodge that's been erected.
So there's probably a mage around somewhere. Okay.
And now you need to roll your initiative again.
20. Better than the first time.
Man, my guy's rolling terrible. He's got 16.
Okay, so I'm assuming that a magical barrier... Is he coming out of the magical barrier, or is...
He popped into existence.
Well, then I am going to attack. With my only mana spell, I'm going to mana bolt him. Okay, so I'm going to do a force 6 again. And hope to do better on drain. And since I have 4, do I have any modifiers for drain resist since I have the force stun?
No, but you know what I just realized is that you have a -2 dipole modifier to everything you do. You also have the -1 from your previous drain, so give yourself a -3. There's a background count in here.
Okay. 0 successes.
Well, I got 0 as well. You're lucky. But maybe not so lucky, because now it's going to attack you.
I'm seriously starting to wonder if there's something wrong with their dice algorithm tonight.
Randomness is random, I guess. Roll your, what is it, willpower plus intuition?
I think you said logic and intuition last time.
Logic plus intuition. Alright, you missed.
Alright, same thing. Alright, 3 successes this time. And I also resist drain.
Alright, you hit it. Alright, get ready. Your logic plus willpower.
7 successes.
Alright, it missed.
Alright.
Roll it.
I feel like that deserves some like outtake. Like I just expertly like fly over his spell or something.
It's in the astral plane. You just blink over here and then over there.
Alright. 21.
Seriously, I'm rolling terrible on initiative for this game.
Oh, what is that?
Davros.
Okay, can I see what is that thing that just popped up next to me?
Toxic spirit of water, a sludge spirit. Pop into the plane.
Okay, I'm going to reckless spellcast mana bolt against the. Well, no, I'm sorry, because I can't reckless spellcast of banishing, so that would serve a point. This air spirit.
Okay.
But I am going to try and banish the spirit again. 4 successes.
All right. You managed to banish you said the air spirit? The noxious spirit?
Yes.
All right. You need to resist 4 drain.
Okay. I resisted.
All right. You're being attacked. It's astral combat.
All right. 4 for defense.
Your turn.
I'm going to banish Mr. Sludge because it is working out very well for me so far today. All right. 2 successes for him.
He's banished. Roll against 2 drain.
All right. So I take 1 drain. All right. So can I finally go? I already sensed the barrier.
Yep.
Is there anybody else immediately attacking me?
Not immediately.
All right. Well, then I'm going to really quick go back into the van and tell them what the heck just happened to me.
I was very afraid this is going to be what we're going to running into. All right, let's move. And Yonkers is going to get out of the car with his shotgun up.
Casey's going to go in with him with the pistol and be in AR.